And here is the Vegan's Almanac for today, the 19th of March, 2025. The publication of Defiant Daughters, 21 Women on Art, Activism, Animals, and the Sexual Politics of Meat by Wendy Lee was on this day in 2013. When The Sexual Politics of Meat, a feminist vegetarian critical theory by Carol J. Adams was published 35 years ago, it caused an immediate stir among writers and thinkers, feminists and animal rights activists alike. Never before had the relationship between patriarchy and meat eating been drawn so clearly. The idea that there lies a strong connection between the consumption of women and animals so plainly asserted. But as the 21 personal stories in this anthology show, the impact of this provocative text on women's lives continues to this day, and it is as diverse as it is revelatory. One writer attempts to reconcile her feminist vegan beliefs with her Muslim upbringing. A second makes a connection between animal abuse and her own self-destructive tendencies. A new mother discusses the sexual politics of breastfeeding, while another pens a letter to her young son about all she wishes for him in the future. Many others recall how the book inspired them to start careers in the music business, animal advocacy, and food. No matter whether they first read it in college or later in life, whether they are in their late teens or early 40s, these writers all credit the sexual politics of meat in some way with the awakening of their identities as feminists, activists, and women. Even if you haven't read the original work, you're sure to be moved and inspired by these tales of growing up and perhaps more importantly, waking up to the truths around us. Including a foreword from Carol J. Adams herself, this collection of fresh, bold voices defies expectations and provides rousing support for the belief that women have the power to change the world around them for this generation and those to come. The first episode of Think Like a Vegan podcast, hosted by Emilia Leese, was published on this day in 2022. A podcast bringing you thought-provoking deep dives across a wide variety of subjects from one of the authors of Think Like a Vegan, What Everyone Can Learn from Vegan Ethics. Each episode is a mini talk about one topic. These short talks with guests will inspire and educate, expanding the conversation around veganism. Episode titles include Industrial and Small-Scale Animal Farming, A Distinction Without a Difference. Human Privilege, the power dynamic between people and animals. And Humanity's Longest War, the war against animals. The publication of Secrets of the Octopus by Cy Montgomery and Warren Carlyle IV was on this day in 2024. The companion to the highly anticipated National Geographic Disney Plus special, Secrets of the Octopus, narrated by Paul Rudd, this beautifully illustrated book explores the underwater world of the octopus, a creature that resembles an alien life form, but whose behavior has earned them a reputation as one of the most intelligent animals on the planet. This journey into the world of the octopus will reveal how the large and capable brain of these creatures occupies their whole body, not just their heads, and they can actually adjust their genetic makeup to respond to the demands of the environment. It will allow readers to watch them change shape and color in order to camouflage themselves more effectively than any other species. And it will divulge how octopus mothers give their all in order to bring forth a new generation. With this offering, acclaimed author Cy Montgomery, known thanks to her best-selling book as The Octopus Whisperer, returns to the species she knows and loves, offering current and compassionate stories about the scientists on the front lines of octopus research and conservation. For all animal lovers, and especially those drawn to this magical marine being, this will be a book to relish, for both its fascinating imagery and its charming storytelling. And here is a poem for today, The Crystal Gazer by Sara Teasdale. I shall gather myself into myself again. I shall take my scattered selves and make them one. fusing them into a polished crystal ball where I can see the moon and the flashing sun. I shall sit like a sibyl hour after hour, intent, watching the future come and the present go, and the little shifting pictures of people rushing in restless self-importance to and fro. The Crystal Gazer by Sara Teasdale. This has been the Vegan's Almanac with the reminder to take a moment to take your scattered selves and make them one today.